What's up everybody, RetroWolf88 here, and I'm joined today once again by Gabe, and today we are going to do another game collector interview and game room tour. Now this one's going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. Normally I like to go to the game collector's house, interview them at their house, and then personally tour their game room. Unfortunately I can't do that with Gabe, at least not at this time, because he lives all the way in Laredo, Texas, and that's a long way away from where I live. But since we met in Dallas to hang out with the Game Chasers on the set of the Game Chasers movie, I figured this would be a perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and interview Gabe. And what we're going to do so that you guys can see his collection is when Gabe gets back to Laredo, he's going to film his collection and kind of talk about it. He's going to send me the footage and we're going to put it all together in this video. So be sure and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel so that you can join the RetroWolf family and not miss future episodes. And let's interview Gabe and see what kind of interesting things he has to say for us, and then check out his collection. All right, Gabe, tell us a few interesting things about yourself and then kind of walk us through just a brief description of the history of you as a gamer.
Cool. Well, a little bit about myself. My full name is Victor Gabriel Garza. A lot of you guys know me as Gabriel, HG Boxing 89. I used to be into boxing, martial arts. I still am. Not as much as I used to, but it's something I am passionate about and do when I can. But yeah, I also love games, and I started collecting because, man, I just love playing the games I did as a kid, and I wanted to have all those games again and started collecting. So that's what I did. I started collecting, and at first I just got a little bit of everything, collected here and there of Nintendo, SNES, 64, GameCube. But lately I've been just focusing on Nintendo 64. I'm going for a CIB complete set and Dragon Ball Z figures, man. So that's what I'm collecting right now.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. So man, what got you into gaming? What are some of your favorite gaming memories?
Some of my favorite gaming memories, man. When I was a kid, I just remember going over to my grandma's house, and all my cousins were playing on the NES, and I was just like, what is that? And so I wanted to play, but of course, you know, when you're young and you got older cousins, they make you wait and say, when we're done, you can play. So man, they had me waiting for, I want to say like 4 hours before I was able to play, and man, I played Super Mario World 3, and holy hell, man, that blew my mind, and that was my first memory of gaming. And yeah, dude, it was pretty cool because I just remember playing Friday the 13th with my cousins, playing which one is it? Manhattan Projects. Which one else? TNC Surf Design, is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah,
that
TNC
was really
Surf
fun.
Design, yeah.
And of course, Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Super Mario Bros. 2, DuckTales. Man, a lot of great games. That's how I got started into gaming, because of my cousins. And just gradually I started, you know, with the SNES, playing Super Mario World. And just, man, that even took my level of love for gaming even more, because I was just like, man, this is so cool. And from there, man, I just, you know, PS1, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and then the Nintendo 64, Ocarina of Time. That's where I was like, man, like this, yes sir, look at that. It's a badass shirt. And yeah, man, I just remember playing that game and I was blown away by the graphics, by the story, by the scenes and everything. And it has to be one of my favorite games of all time.
Me too, brother.
Awesome. And yeah, dude, that's pretty much how I got started into gaming. And it's crazy because somewhere in middle school, I stopped playing and I got rid of everything. And it wasn't until, like all of us were older and we just regret selling everything, and I just wanted to get a lot of those games back. So that's pretty much how I got started into collecting and my love for gaming.
Awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. What's your favorite genre of video games and why?
Genre? Man, I have to say fighting. Fighting games, man.
Because you're a fighter, dude.
I guess so, man. Ever since I was young, I got into martial arts and stuff, and then I started watching Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, man, I loved it. And when it came to games, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, you know. And then when Dragon Ball Z games came out, man, I was blown. I was excited. And yeah, dude, yeah, I love fighting games. Those are the games that I play the most.
Nice.
And I try to get any and all fighting games that I can. And right now I'm going for mostly all fighting games as well, now that I think about it, because I have boxing games, all the boxing games that I could think of so far. I think I'm just missing. And it's funny because I was talking to Leon and OK Chief about this, and they were talking about Buster Douglas game, and I was like, Buster Douglas game, what? Because I don't have that game, so
yeah.
I need to get that game.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, those are my favorite fighting games. My favorite games.
Nice. Some people have a hard time answering this question. Some people don't. But what are a few of your favorite games of all time and why? I know you mentioned Zelda Ocarina of Time, so you can throw that in again if you want, or you could throw in a few others.
Okay, well, for sure, number one, Ocarina of Time, like you just mentioned, because, man, I was just blown. I never played a game that really blew my mind, and
yeah, right.
So I was hooked immediately. And it's funny because I remember I rented that game. I didn't know anything about it, and I played it, and I had to return it in 2 days. So I got up to the water temple, and I had to return it. So you know, I was so mad. So I asked my mom, and she bought it for me.
Nice.
And I passed it like 2 days later.
Nice.
So that's one of my all-time favorite games. Another one would have to be Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Actually, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, and Underground.
Nice.
Man, because those games, I used to be a skater as well. So I remember playing those games with my cousin. We would literally play at night all the way till morning, and then go skate all day. So
nice.
Those were some good memories too. Another favorite game of mine is Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. It, man, that one in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Those were some really fun games, man. The fighting scenes with the sabers, man. I hadn't played a game like that, and it was really fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and let's see. Another one would have to be. On the Nintendo 64, Spider-Man 64, dude, man.
That's a good one.
That's a good one as well, man.
Yeah.
So those are just a few. I know I have a lot more, because
don't we all do?
Yeah, there's just so many games out there, but those are the ones that I have the most fondest memories playing.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite video game console of all time and why?
Easy, man. 64. 64. Simply because when I got the 64, that was when I was playing video games, not as much, but as soon as I got the 64, man, that's what I was doing religiously, man. 007, Mario Kart, Ocarina of Time, Smash Bros, Mario 64, man, like Donkey Kong 64, Diddy Kong. I was just playing every game, man, and I was hooked, man. I was hooked, and it was awesome. So 64 for sure, without a doubt, hands down.
Hell yeah. When did you start collecting video games, and how did you really start to build your collection?
It's a good question, dude, because I started collecting actually when I hit you up on Instagram, dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I remember I asked you if you had any 64 consoles, and you gave me a great deal on the Ice Blue 64.
Dude, I forgot all about that.
You forgot all about that? Yeah, that's when I started, man, because I didn't know where to get any games. Our local stores, their price was just crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
And so I just, dude, I got on Instagram, and luckily I found your page, dude, by complete coincidence, and I saw you having a claim sale, so I got a few games here and there, and man, that was awesome. That's how I started, and dude, it was awesome. So I appreciate that.
So you're telling me that I pretty much sort of had a hand in you.
Yes, sir. You were the first person that I got any games from.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I feel honored.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man.
And you gave me a great deal, so I appreciate that.
No problem, man. What are some of your goals as a game collector? Like, what are some of the things you're trying to complete and achieve and things like that with your collection?
Oh, man, right now I'm just going for the complete set of the N64, man. All CIB.
That's a tough one, dude.
Yeah, dude, it is. But I feel like it's definitely attainable because the 64 didn't have so many games, and they're not too hard to find. I mean, but there are some that I know are going to be paying to get.
Dude.
Clay fighter, sculptor's cut for sure.
You get that CIB, it's gonna be.
Oh man,
it's gonna be
I
some
don't know.
money.
I don't know if I'll ever get it, but if I do, I'm gonna have to save for a good while.
Yeah, you'll be
unless I win like the lottery or something.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a while till I get that game.
Yeah, you'll be throwing down some money on that one.
Yeah, right now I have about 40 CIB games.
That's not bad, dude.
That's not bad. I got the box consoles. I got 4 of them. I got the one that comes with the atomic purple controller, the Star Wars one, the regular without the atomic purple controller, and the jungle green one.
Nice.
So I got those 4. I'm gonna try to go for the whole fantastic color set, but right now I'm just mainly focusing on the CIB games and Dragon Ball Z figures, man. So right now that's all I'm trying to go for.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
So almost every collector has a holy grail item that they want to get for their collection. What's your holy grail item or items?
Holy grail items. Let me see. That's
Like for me, it's a little Samson on the NES and a Panasonic Q GameCube.
Oh yes, dude. Those are
my holy grail
rare
items.
and those are pretty expensive, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen one, only on eBay, so I've never come across one.
Yep.
Honestly, I would say a blister pack controller for the jungle green. I've always wanted to get those because I used to have one. And I opened it crazy. I should have left it because I didn't know they would be so valuable these days.
Yeah, man.
And so that would be definitely one if I could find. I would be very happy. Another one would definitely be Sculptor's Cut, CIB if I could ever find that. And what else? Oh yes, dude. And the CIB box of the Pokemon edition 64, the Pikachu.
Oh
one.
yeah, I've got a friend of mine has that complete in box, dude.
Yeah. That's the one I really want to get for my collection. So those would be my grails.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Those are some tough ones, dude.
Those are some tough ones, man. But I know I'll get them eventually. So
it's a good positive attitude, brother.
yes, sir.
So you live in Laredo, Texas. What's the game hunting scene like down there in Laredo?
Oh man, it can go both ways, man. You can have your really good days and you can have your really bad days, man. I've gone like 2 weeks going every day hunting and not finding anything, man. Yeah, like nothing. But then I've gone 1 day, 2 days, and I just find so much goodness, and so it's good.
Yeah.
And
what types of places do you hunt? Do you have like flea markets and stuff like that?
flea market. Usually, what I stick to is the flea markets, like you said. Right now, actually, it's been pretty good. The prices have been good. I actually found a sealed Kid Icarus on Game Boy, which I did mention to you, and I couldn't believe I found that. The guy only wanted $50, so I mean, I was totally fine paying that.
That's a steal, yeah.
And I also stick to hitting pawn shops because pawn shops also they're pretty good with prices. Let Go, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and we have this bookstore, man. It's called Second and Charles. I don't know if you have one, but if any of you guys have those bookstores around your area, definitely go check them out because they don't, from what I've seen, they do not check their prices because I found Snowboard Kids for $5, bro.
Really?
Yes. Paper Mario for what was it, $9.99, which is $10.
Wow.
A Smash Bros for $15.
Yeah. Wow.
Darkwing Duck, bro, for $15.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I found a good couple of games there, man, and they've never been priced crazy, you know. They've always been priced either way under or like pretty good, which is still, for me, it's great because I'm not spending over the value or anywhere close to what it's worth. So it's a good store to go definitely check out.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, those are the places that I go game hunting because we don't have retro game stores. So
yeah, right.
Yeah, gotta go out there and hunt.
Yeah, you gotta do some digging.
Yes, sir. But it's fun. I love it.
It is fun, yeah. So you've been doing this for a couple of years now, right? In the game collecting scene. So what? I feel like you've got pretty good knowledge with everything. So what sort of advice or tips would you give to people that are just now getting into game collecting, or even people that have been doing it for a while? What kind of tips or advice do you have from your perspective that you could give to people?
You know, it all depends honestly, because when I first started, I didn't restrain myself.
Yeah,
you know, I was so excited, so I was getting everything.
Same
you
here,
know,
dude. Same
and
here.
I was paying retail prices. I was paying what they were worth.
Yep.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, if you really want something, obviously go for it. I'm not gonna say don't go for it.
Right, right.
But definitely, check the internet, check the prices. You never know. You could see what something's worth before you buy it and be like, oh man, I should probably wait.
Yep. Right.
Or you could sometimes try eBay, dude. I've had some good luck on eBay on the auctions. I remember I got 6 games. It was Indiana Jones. It was RoboCop versus Terminator, Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 3, All Real Monsters, and Revolution X, I believe. And they all came with custom cases.
Really?
Yeah. And the RoboCop versus Terminator, I was shocked because the guy had posted a picture of the game with the case, the custom one, but then next to it, it was the original box.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
So when I finished the bid, I won, and I got it for like, man, it was like 40 some bucks.
Really?
Yeah. Plus shipping,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
came out to like 60 some.
Yeah.
Still a very good price.
Yeah.
Just the RoboCop Terminator box is worth more than that.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So that's always a good way to go too. You just gotta, keep an eye out. For sure, check out Let Go Facebook Marketplace, because a lot of times people are just wanting to get rid of stuff.
Yep.
Garage sales, that's a big one, man. I just recently started to garage sales, man, and I'm finding games for $1 a piece.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I found a CIB Wii U, man, the Super Mario Kart 8 one. It was pretty much brand new, man, and they only wanted $60 for it. And
That's
came
it?
Yeah, $60, and it came with Super Mario Maker, Zombie U, and another game, but I can't remember. That's about all the advice I would give, because I'm still relatively new. I'm still figuring out things here and there, learning. But just make sure to do a little bit of research before you guys, throw out that cash. And sometimes it'll save you a lot of money. But that's about the advice I could give.
Good advice, man.
Thank you, man.
Really
Appreciate
good advice. Is there anything else you want to say to the audience, man?
Just appreciate you guys watching. A lot of guys on Instagram. I appreciate you guys that buy games from me. Check out my page, HGBoxing89.
I'll throw that in the description down below.
Appreciate that. I'm always throwing up deals. A lot of you guys know that already. So
I can vouch for this guy. Stand-up guy. He'll hook you up with good deals. His packaging is great. So you're gonna get a good experience. I promise.
man, I always package safely, man, because
Yes,
I've had bad experiences, and it's not a good feeling to get home excited and you see the package and it's all messed up. And
Yep, you're right.
yeah, so I always package safely and securely, man. But yeah, man, just thank you for taking the time to interview.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. So now we're gonna cut to Gabe showing off his collection. So stick around so that you can check that out.